Welcome to the U World Order Showcase podcast, where we feature life, health, and transformational coaches being the change they seek in the world. If you'd like to be featured on our podcast to share what you're contributing to making the world a better place for us all, please go to www.jointheuworldorder.com. Be sure to like and follow our podcast for the latest episodes. Hi, and welcome to the U World Order Showcase podcast. I'm your host, Jill Hart, and with us today is Bonnie. Bonnie is a life empowerment coach. She is with an emphasis on mental health, mindset, and motivation. Her mission is to help people be happy with themselves so that they're nice to others. Welcome to the show, Bonnie.
Thank you, Jill. Thank you for having me, and welcome to everybody. And hi, and I hope everybody's having a great day right now.
Awesome. Your story is a little different than most people's that I have on my podcast. So why don't you go ahead and share with us who you are, what you're doing, and how you're doing it?
Okay. Well, my name is Bonnie Hardie. I am the owner of Bonnie Hardie Coaching, and like Jill said, I'm a life enhancement coach with an emphasis on mindset, mental health, motivation. I currently live in Santa Florida. One of my main goals for next year is to be a digital nomad and inspirational motivational speaker. And I also want to be able to travel internationally. I have friends all over the world. I want to write a book about my life, what I have been going through, and I'm just ready to. I really just want people to, like you said, be happy with themselves, so they're happy with others for sure.
So your situation is a little different than most people's. You want to expand on that a little bit?
Yeah, my situation is currently I am homeless. I do sleep on concrete every night, and I'm 60 years old and I have osteoarthritis in both knees, so that's not very easy for me to be getting up and down. I am able to spend the day in a cafe inside, and I am able to have access to a bathroom, a microwave I can use for a couple minutes, and get something to drink. And then at night, I go to a different restaurant, and like I said, I lay down on concrete and I sleep. I don't sleep very well. I very rarely sleep more than maybe 90 minutes at a time. I wake up multiple times per night because there's a lot of cars are very close to a hospital, so there's always ambulances, fire trucks, police cars going by, and it's not the best life, but I'm making the best. I'm doing the best that I can with what I have right now, and I am getting up early every day. I'm on podcasts. I'm on summits. I reach out to people all the time. I've written articles in magazines, and I'm just want people to reframe their negatives into positives. I mean, it's terrible that I'm homeless and I'm sleeping outside every night. However, to turn that more into a positive, I am outside getting fresh air, get to look at the moon and the stars, learning about astronomy, and I can usually tell about what time it is when I wake up or by where the moon is. I don't even always have to look at my watch. So I can actually watch the moon kind of go from one side to the other side, which is kind of interesting. And um I just want to, to show people that, you woke up this morning, so be grateful for that. Don't be complaining about every little tiny thing. If the traffic is too long and people taking a long time to get your food ready or something like that, try to reframe your negatives into positives and start just being happy. It's the holidays are coming up. As of us recording this, it's like a week before Thanksgiving. Then it's going to be Christmas. Then we're going to be 2025. And I just want everybody to say, hey, be with your family, be with your friends, be happy for the holidays. And yes, I am homeless, but that doesn't define me. That's just one small part of me. And it's not easy. However, it's teaching me a lesson. It's teaching me to be as grateful as I can for things, and I help others as much as I can, and I try to show people that this could happen to anybody. I'm not a drug addict. I'm not an alcoholic. A lot of crazy things happened that came together for me to be homeless. Part of that was trusting the wrong person. And I've learned to never put all your trust and faith into one person because they could change at any time. So you need to always rely on yourself. And I'm not asking for a handout, I'm asking for a hand up. And people have offered it, and I've gone and done the best I can with what I have. And I'm doing as good as I can be. And my mental health is I deal with anxiety. I deal with depression. I deal with PTSD, so I'm always like on a swivel looking around. You know, I'm exhausted most of the time. I'm hungry a lot. I'm in pain a lot, and I've got a lot of things. And I could be very down and depressed and crying in a corner, and that's happened a lot. And I do cry myself to sleep most nights. However, in the daytime, I just put on my happy face and I smile and I reach out and I help others. And as a life enhancement coach, I want to show other people it's not really your circumstances, it's how you react to them, and it's you. And if you're going to be smiling, helping other people, people are going to want to smile and help you back. You know, so that's my goal is to just have people smile. I want to enhance your life. That's why I'm a life enhancement coach. I want to enhance your life so you're happy with what you have in your life.
I, yeah, and it's such a different perspective. We tend to think that you have to have a house or a trailer or even a tiny home these days. I mean,
Yeah.
it's like, or even a tent. I mean, but you don't. You
Right.
can, we didn't all start out living in dwellings. We were living nomadic lives and we traveled around and we did sleep out under the stars and or in a sheltered place, but outside. It really brings you closer in some ways to creation, and whether you believe source or God, or I think most people believe that there's something that orchestrated all of this to be what it is.
Right.
Um, so it being being part of that rather than being inside gives you a perspective that's unique. I've often thought that the invention of electricity has pulled people away from nature.
Definitely, definitely. And just being attached to your phone all the time. And yeah, I want to be able to travel and, stay in hostels, hotels, Airbnbs. And I really have a goal of going up and down the East Coast of the United States. I want to visit every state. It might be kind of hard to visit Alaska and Hawaii. I'll have to figure something out with that. But do the continuous 48 states, visit the national parks and the presidential museums and do what I want to do as long as I have a Wi-Fi connection to connect with clients and friends and family. That's the most important thing. And I don't want to be constantly hooked up to looking at stuff through my phone instead of looking at stuff there because I've seen people that they're at weddings, they're at sporting events, and they're taking pictures and video of it. They're not looking at it through their own through their own eyes. It's like you gotta, other people are gonna be taking pictures of video. You can look at that later, but when you're at somebody's wedding, you need to actually be paying attention, not be clicking on your phone for sure.
Yeah, for sure. There are moments that you can't get back, and when you miss them, they're gone. They're
Yeah,
just
definitely for
experiences.
sure. They're gone, and you're not gonna. And it's a lot different looking at it. There's somebody else's video, which you want to be there, and you have the whole memories in your mind, and the memories in your mind are more important than the videos and pictures that you have on your phone. And in my opinion,
Mhm. So, what do you want the rest of your life to look like?
well, I want the rest of my life to look like I want people to be inspired and motivated by me. I want people to look at me and say, man, Bonnie's gone through a lot of stuff and she's still smiling. I want people to say, hey, I want that life of being able to go and visit different places and to just, follow the stars, follow the sun, follow the moon, whatever, and not be tied down to one spot. And if I want to spend the summer in the south and the winter in the north, I'll do that. But I'm not going to do that. I don't want to be too close to the north in the wintertime because I'm a Florida girl, so it gets too cold for me. But I want to just be able to travel and see, the world. And I've got speaking opportunities over in England next year that I'm going to try to be able to make and stuff like that. And I just want to be on top of people's mind when they're looking for somebody who's an expert in mindset. Because I have like this little meme for mindset using the first letters of the word mindset. It's mindset is knowledge during setbacks. Everything is terrific. Again, Mindset is knowledge during setbacks. Everything is terrific. Even though things aren't going totally great now, they're going to get better. You're going to appreciate it. And I just want my life to be a digital nomad, inspirational, motivational speaker. And then people say, hey, I knew you went, and now look at you. Now look how you're thriving and you're surviving and you're really getting it going on. I like it when people say, you really motivate and inspire me. That makes me feel really good. People do that.
That's amazing. That's amazing. So do you feel like you're fulfilling your destiny?
Kind of, sorta. Um, I mean, it's better than I am homeless and I'm totally by myself. I have no significant other. I have no kids. I have no pets. So I'm just not burdening anybody else because some people, there's whole families that are homeless. I actually met a family last night, two adults and two kids who just got kicked out of where they were living. So they're homeless. They were trying to find a place to even sleep for the night. So I am kind of fulfilling a destiny in the fact that I am motivating others worldwide and they see that I've got things going on and I'm still, being cool, reaching out to people. So think I'm fulfilling that part of my destiny. I'm just having a couple little roadblocks on the way, to fulfilling everything that I want to desire.
I totally hear you. So how do people work with you?
They can contact me through Facebook, and I have a couple different programs. I have just, if you want to just talk to me for 1 hour, get a 1 hour one-on-one coaching call, we can do that. That's $150. We'll talk about anything that you want to talk about. You need help with your mindset, your motivation. You want me to show you how to put ebooks on Lulu. You want me to help you get on podcasts. We can do that. I have a 3-month coaching program called Phoenix Rising, Reset, Renew, Restore. And that's technically it's 90 days. I sometimes say 3 months, but technically it's 90 days. And that's one-on-one coaching with me. Again, we'll decide what your main goals are. We'll break that down into smaller goals. And I can help you with, life, business, productivity, mindset, all that. And I just actually yesterday I posted something up. I'm looking for one person for a unicorn to work with me one-on-one for 1 year. And we can really totally transform your life. And but mainly I have just my power hour coaching calls. You want something short and quick, and then my 90-day program. And if you do the power hour coaching call and then you want to go into the 90-day program, I'll take the $150 off of the 90-day program, which is 1997 for 90 days of working totally one-on-one with me about whatever you want to work on.
Awesome. Awesome. So you're also developing a Substack account?
Yes, I'm developing a Substack account. I will be writing more about my life behind the scenes, what I go through on a regular basis, and subscribers can kind of know what it's really like, to be me and see what I really do go through. Because there's stuff I probably won't be putting on Facebook. I'll put it on Substack. I'll let you know. I'll work on setting up a set schedule so everybody knows when I'm going to be writing on that. Subscribers can get the inside news. They can, ask me questions about what if they have any advice for me, then give me advice. They have anything they want to ask me that they can show to other people, because I'm sure every single person knows somebody who's homeless,
Mhm.
and you can give them advice on how to help them. Sometimes it's not just as much giving them like food or something that is very important and a roof over their head, but it's just like understanding. Just ask them in a nice way. If I think you're going to be using what I say against me, then I'm not going to be forthcoming. But just be nice, be supportive. Just how are you? Do you need anything today? Just somebody checking in on you, saying, "I hope you're okay. I hope you had a great night last night." That means a lot to a lot of people because I personally probably message 25 to 30 people every day, just seeing how they're doing. I'm saying, I hope you're okay, and I'm real specific. And I saw this picture of your dog. He looks happy, and things like that. Just check in on people, see how they're doing, to know that people care. That's the most important. People want to know that other people care about them. So that's my mission, to help people know to care about other people. That's one of my missions. I have a lot of missions, but one of them is just to know that people really cared for and stuff like that.
For sure, for sure. So, Bonnie, this has been an enlightening conversation. What is the one thing you hope the audience takes away from our discussion today?
I hope they take away to not judge people who aren't in the same position as them. And you might have a really big house and a car and a lot of money, but you may not be happy. I'm not like the happiest person I can be, but I am. I had somebody tell me I was the happiest homeless person they ever met. So, um, I just really want people to take away from this to look out for your friends. See how your friends do. Now it's a difficult time because people are lonely for the holidays and people don't know what to do. It's getting colder, and I don't want to see anybody like freezing and shivering and stuff. So basically, my takeaway is I want you to be happy with yourself so you're happy with others. Check in on your friends, check in on your family, stay as positive as you can. And if you need any help, reach out to me and ask me anything you want to ask me, and I'll help you out as much as I can.
Awesome. Thanks for joining us today, Bonnie.
Thank you very much for having me, Jill. I really do appreciate it. It's been a great time.
Thank you for joining us for the U World Order Showcase podcast. Remember, if you would like to be featured on this podcast as a life, health, or transformational coach, please visit www.jointheuworldorder.com. We look forward to talking to you next time as we present another life, health, or transformational coach being the change they seek in the world.